deny DDG's request and instead grant her permission to take the son out of the country that she could work. And Halle's also requesting orders to stop DDG and her friends and family, his friends and family, from posting about their son Halo, this litigation, and Halle on all platforms. Essentially, she's asking them to ask DDG to shut the fuck up. Almost like a gag order, but pretty much just put an order in place that any type of, if the family's speaking on this is now considering bullying, okay? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. So I keep I keep saying, Halle is smart. And at the end of the day, she got Rock Nation behind her. I'm going to be honest with you. You can't beat this one, brother, okay? I keep saying that DDG, he's going to have to settle with the lesser of two evils. You're either going to go to war with this chick and lose your career and still lose your son, or you're going to have to take a couple L's and let her run whatever narrative she want to run, and you just be happy that you're allowed to see your son and she allows you to still have a career. That's just, unfortunately, we live in a woman's world when it comes to the legal system and it comes to claims of abuse. DDG could show cuts. She showed bruises. They don't give a fuck about his cuts. Now, let me read a little bit more. Halle also points out DDG waited until today, June 4th, to file a request to block her from traveling and ask for new custody orders when he and his attorney have ignored all of her efforts to have him have monitor visits with her son since the issuance of the temporary restraining order on 5/13. DDG has filed an emergency motion, and okay, so they're repeating the article. Okay. I'm going to find out her document. Let me see if I can find it on Twitter. Twitter kind of got all their shit. I don't know how. All their shit is just up there. Let me see. Let me see if I can find what she filed. Okay. Oh, my God. All right. Wow, Halle moves quick. We got it, chat. By the way, you know what? Let me post both on the academy.blog as we speak. Chat, if you don't know if you need any legal documents, please go to the academy.blog. You'll be able to get whatever legal documents that we're covering on stream. Some things that, we might just brush over really quickly. But I do know if you watch me, you like to know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the motherfucking truth. So help you God. You get what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys. And actually, I'm posting this shit right now, low-key. All right, there we go with that one. Okay. And then there we go with that one. So Halle filed, and by the way, chat, this is why sometimes I tell y'all got to also stay out of rich people business. In regular family court, people don't got that much money for lawyers like that. DDG filed yesterday, and Halle's lawyers filed a response because obviously this is, it's an emergency request, so the judge was going to rule quick. Halle's lawyers filed a response immediately. Like, they filed one before the night was done, okay? Give me a second. All right, there we go. All right, or bullshit. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have it up for you in a second. We're going to get caught up in court. And I need everybody to clip, because I was thinking about this. I do a lot of research outside of when we are streaming or not. Okay, I think I'm going to do this one first. No, this one. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to do this one right here. Huh? I don't know why this is acting up. Hold on, sorry. Give me 1 second. This fucking file is too big. That's the thing. All right, cool. Okay, just give me 1 second here, chat. Everybody, while you're kind of hopping up in here, please, could you guys check in? Where you from? Where you repping? We like to know who we talking to and where you from in here. I'm just getting all this DDG shit ready because I'm not trying to. Yo, why they got me on TMZ? I just searched TMZ. I searched DDG. They got me up here like like I'm in the story. DDG Academics. Halle's is setting DDG up to die. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think when it comes to if you a dude, especially like for example with me, shit, man, nah, that's a real situation right there. Like somebody accuse you of a domestic violence incident or gets a restraining order on you, and it's in family court, they take your guns. I got a lot of ops. I had to clean some guns today. Like, imagine they take all my guns. I mean, I got a couple dogs, but shit, you gotta have a strap with you. So I do think you put somebody like DDG who wears a lot of jewelry. Shit, I don't know why he lives in LA still. LA's a place of home invasions. I wouldn't feel comfortable living in LA without a gun as a law-abiding citizen. This is not no gangster stuff. Law-abiding citizen. I ain't a Republican or Democrat, but I'm a staunch defender of the Second Amendment right, which is the right to bear arms. If I'm DDG, you don't got to talk as hot as Zach. If I'm DDG, I'm a rapper. I got mad cars. I got this. I got that. Bro, they're robbing people in broad daylight. I need to have a gun at the crib. So when your baby mama now says you're like this menace and she gets a restraining order, the cops show up to your house. They take your guns. Oh, we got to take them. So now you at home butt booty naked. And by the way, I even apologize for having even to say that because I seen, I know Grand ran it on like our, Akademiks TV. And I hate to even say, but DDG even hit us. And DDG was like, yo, bro, like, I'm going to keep it a bean. Like gang is making us, it's true, but now I'm exposed. But that's the reality about it. And I'm not saying it to make, to have DDG exposed or nothing like that. The reality of it is this what happens when you get into these court games, these TRO games, these domestic violence games. Now you get a man who would normally at least have some legal protection. He can't have protection until y'all figure out this fuckery right here. That's bullshit, okay? So, obviously, DDG's making a lot of money, and obviously this is a time for him to get security. If you can't have a gun at your crib, you making enough. I went to Soldier's house. Soldier boy got security at the gate. That's I probably should get that too. But anyway, that's something that if you can have a gun or whatever, I think, you should do. Again, fortunately for the people we're talking about, they make a lot of money. We're not talking about just regular people, but this does affect regular people. It does, right? Like a regular person be handled the same way. Now all your ops run up to your house, you ain't got shit. If you're legal, not a street nigga. For you street niggas, I ain't got no advice for y'all. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, give me 1 second here. All right, baby. So we read DDG's thing yesterday, so we don't need to do that again. We don't have to do that again. Let me see. Yeah, just give me 2 more seconds. This is taking a long time. I thought this would be quick. By the way, I've seen the internet really enjoy my reading of the text messages. And for those people who saw that, you guys are welcome to watch the entire stream, not just that clip. Okay, so we got the court documents here. Go to the academy.blog. It's here. Okay, cool. So this is the court documents Halle's team filed last night. And the reason why I said this is why it's dope to be rich. Yo, for you to get your lawyer to respond in 3 hours because the judge might rule the next day because it's an emergency, you're paying some top dollar too, right? Not saying regular attorneys, if you pay them regular, won't do it, but Halle acted accordingly quickly. Let's see what she said. This is her new declaration, okay? Hey, I'm the petitioner in this case, and and I'm the respondent in this other case, which is the petition for a TRO, which is a temporary restraining order. It says I have personal knowledge of the facts. Okay, so this is normal. You basically make a statement that if you were ever had to testify in court, you would say. Okay. All right, cool. It says I'm requesting the court deny Darrow's request Instead, I request the court grant me permission to take our son out the country to perform my employment duties. I also request orders to stop Darrow personally, and that he instruct his family and friends to stop posting about her son. Oh my God. Yo, let me tell you this. This woman looks at this child like, obviously I know she loves this kid. I believe they both love this kid. I'm not going to ever act like either doesn't love the kid. But the way she wields him as a weapon, when you see how she talks about it, it's like a thing, not a person. He's like, I just want them to stop talking about my son, right? That's his son too. Stop posting about my son. Even though she says our, the intimation is my son, okay? This litigation, which I would have thought that would be fair to say, hey, I would rather them not talk about this proceeding on all platforms discussed below. But she's saying not only can't he can't see his son right now because of this temporary restraining order that she has been granted. She's also requesting that he can't talk about his son. Oh, man, this is crazy. This is crazy, Chad. He can't see his son. He can't talk about his son. And not only he can't talk about his son, his family and friends can't talk about his son. This, Chad, I keep telling you, it's a woman's world we live in when you have a kid with someone. It's a woman's world. I want to point out that Darrow has requested an order blocking me from traveling with our son for my scheduled work next month. And he waited until June 4th to ask for custody orders, although he and his attorneys have ignored all my attorney efforts to have monitored visit with our son since the issuance of the TRO on May 13th. Darrow has exaggerated, lied, and misconstrued for the court not only the history of our relationship, but our parenting and mental health. There is no doubt I was emotionally devastated in 2022 and 2023 by his behavior and ongoing abuse. Oh, man. Trigger word, abuse. I've been very vocal about my anxiety, depression, and previous thoughts of suicide. So she's copping it. She's like, yeah, I did think about killing myself. What's up? What's the problem? Okay. She said, without waiving the psychotherapist patient privilege and the physician patient privilege, I've reached out to my doctor and received treatment to address these issues. So she says she's went to a therapist or sought treatment through a doctor. I've been and remain 100% available and capable as a parent to our son Halo. Had Darrow really been concerned about my parenting, he would have taken prior action to this time. He's never saw custody orders or any orders protecting Halo until today, the day that my DVRO was set. Okay, most of Darrow's alleged incidents took place in 2022 and 2023. It's now 2025 in June. But he makes no specific allegations about incidents of his own claims about an incident that took place in January 2025. Yet Darrow did not seek any orders of protection or custody until now, near 5 months later. Chat, let me tell you this. Word to the wise. Word to the wise. Big Act has been writing this whole case. This is why us men, you arguing with your girl, if you think it's going there, you either motherfucking leave or you call the cops first. What she is saying is, I told on him first. He coming after the fact. I told y'all he hit me. Fuck what he's saying. Why he ain't say it first? And unfortunately, the courts, when it comes to family court, because remember, domestic violence goes to family court. They're going to look at the woman and believe her statements about, oh, I've been getting beat, just like the Cassie thing. Cassie, why you only telling us now in 2023? That's when she filed. And testify in 2025. Even though you were getting beat and violating and whatever for 15 years. Don't matter. A dude can't say the same thing. Okay? In his declaration, Darrow has failed to explain why he waited until now for orders. By the way, she didn't explain either. I mean, she gave a vague explanation. She claimed, you know what she claimed? His online community is bullying me. Come on, bro. Whatever. This is cold retribution to embarrass and humiliate and cause me additional emotional distress. Darrow has repeatedly threatened to file something against me to cause me additional harm. His papers are nothing more than ongoing abuse. I will address the truth about his allegations further if the court sets this request for a hearing. I'm contractually obligated to be in Italy to film a movie. I've been I have been and remain Halo's caretaker. Halo cannot be left in Daryl's care or his mother's care. I do not pose a threat to myself or my son. These allegations will be disproved at the time of hearing. As the court may recall, I was granted a temporary restraining order then. His online presence. I have asked the court to also grant an order to stop Daryl from continuing to harass me online. His online presence is his means of financial support, and he continued to use this to cause me distress and harm. Daryl is a professional YouTuber and Twitch blogger and a rapper. Whenever he wishes to cause upset and get clicks, he starts bad-mouthing me to several millions of fans. Since the orders were made, the online behavior has only escalated, and I've continued to receive death threats. A few examples of these angry, aggressive posts are attached as Exhibit 2. His fans constantly post pictures of her son and are surveilling our son and me. Our son is not a public figure, and his safety and well-being are of great concern. Very interesting, because both of these individuals post the child publicly. However, Halle's now saying, our son is private. Okay. Just recently, Daryl's fans, by the way, I think it's egregious that the courts are using screenshots from fans. I got some unhinged fans. I got some fans who are just lunatics. I don't tell them what to do. If they go stalk somebody, if they go harass somebody, if they trying to get up in somebody, I didn't tell them. So they're using DDG's fans against him, like DDG's telling them to do these things. I don't like that the courts, when they granted the original domestic violence restraining order, they allowed that. But everybody got fans who are kind of lunatics. There's some extreme barbs who would probably do stuff that Nikki would be like, you're a fucking weirdo. Every entertainer has certain people like that. You shouldn't use those lunatics. I got a couple of them. They all just pile up on the Reddit. Yo, y'all Reddit niggas doesn't fuck with y'all. Yo, they be so like, yo, every little word they be on. Reddit is like my bastard kids. My real kids are, I got to address this. My real kids over the Discord and Twitter. My bastard kid I don't claim is like the Reddit. You know what I mean? So like they be over there like, Daddy, give us attention. I'm like, I got y'all. Once a month, okay? No child support. Let's go. Our son is not a public figure or whatever. Okay. Just recently, a fan, oh my God, posted a picture of Halo in a public park with my babysitter while I was in New Jersey working, claiming I'm a bad parent because I was working. This means someone was watching our whereabouts and following Halo and my nanny in the park. The post is attached as Exhibit 3. Daryl even posted about learning about the court orders issued live on social media the day after the orders were made. But he refused to accept papers or service of the papers till June 3rd. Oh, so that's when it went into effect. Ooh. So it was published that it got issued, but DDG never got, they got to serve you with the, hey, this is domestic violence. So before then, he could have seen his kid. You could, it was only once the domestic violence restraining order, the DVRO, is in place that he can't break any of the rules in there. Until he served, he could have seen it. Obviously, she would have not wanted to see him, and she would have probably called the cops anyway to come serve him, and then they would have escorted him away. If he came back, would have got arrested. Okay, so it looked like he was ducking service or something of the sort, and he got served on the 3rd. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense why he files on the 4th. I'll bring this video that Daryl posted of himself to court. He's been out of state, and his representative has not accepted service until yesterday. Daryl has used the last 3 weeks since the orders were made to only increase his online campaign against me. He live streams 24/7. I told you. A woman always going to complain how much you work. That nigga's a grinder. Yes. Streamer University, 24-hour streams, 7 days a week. He did a week stream. Like, just salute to that man. In addition, I've received threats from his friends and family. This has caused me tremendous emotional distress and fear. During this time, I've tried through my attorneys to arrange moderate visits with her son. I even asked the court for orders in hopes he would accept some visits, and he's ignored my attempts. I've also tried to set up a settlement conference, but he has ignored my attempts. Instead, Daryl waited until the day before the June 4th, 2025 hearing to make up claims against me and feign concerns about events from years ago in retaliation to filing of my DVRO, asking the court for orders that would prevent her from working next month. This is further evidence of his abuse and coercive control. Oh my God, she talking like Cassie. Jesus Christ. He is following through with his prior threats. At any point in the last 3 weeks, he could have addressed any issues with my counsel regarding visits or my scheduled employment out of the country. This behavior is to get more clicks and fame for him online. The court should also be aware that Daryl has been violating the orders made and having his agents and third party text and threaten me. Now, by the way, to whatever lawyer she has and Halle, the orders don't go into place until he's served. Trust, I know this. They usually tell you this when you get one. Yo, this shit don't mean nothing. It's just a piece of paper. We got to give it to the motherfucker. So if they did text you, they're not violating the orders. The orders only go in place. And if you got served on the 3rd, it went in place on the 3rd. So before then, if he texts you or whatever, he's not violating. You couldn't have got him arrested for violating order that he never got served with. Cool. I'll provide proof of the hearing of this ongoing abuse. I must be on set in Italy to film a movie. I'm contractually bound to be there from June to August. Daryl has known about this work obligation for months. This is my source of income, which Halo and I rely to pay all bills. Daryl has not contributed any regular support since Halo was born. Oh my God. They love to paint you as a deadbeat. Now DDG's a deadbeat. He ain't contribute no regular support. Notice, it's a nice play on words. She ain't say no support. She said no regular support. You know what she basically started hinting at? Let's get this boy on a monthly retainer, man. We need a child support. We need a monthly thing. So all she's saying is, because you know how niggas is, he probably broke her off with 30 grand here, broke her off with 15 here, but it might have been 2 months in between that, or 3. She gets to use a play on words to say, no, she doesn't say no support, no regular support. Play on words, man. I will be held liable for the damages to the film if I'm not there, which I believe will be a breach of my contract. I can't leave Halo with Daryl, as he will be out of the town for the majority of months. Halo is also protected persons by the court temporary restraining order. On Saturday, May 31st, Daryl and his brother was recording a TikTok being involved in a fist fight with another man. Oh my God. They gonna use, she using the fact. Oh nah. DDG. They using this against the boy. They using this against him. They using this. Somebody hugged it. It takes hugging. They using this. Calm down. Calm down with that garbage shit. Calm down. Damn. Calm down. Calm down with that garbage shit. Calm down. Even know where to sign that. Anyway. Appreciate it, bro. You're a real one. You mention the PSP real quick. Calm down. Calm down with that garbage shit. Calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Real quick. Get a real quick. One picture real quick. Check this nigga. Come on, check it. Can I get you the picture real quick? Yes, sir. Hey, beautiful night. We're walking night court, dude. Hold this real quick. We got going. Somebody hold it. It takes hold it. What you say? What we got going? What you say? Doodle garbage. I got. Oh shit. Oh. Nigga got a root canal. Not a root canal. A root canal. Fuck. No record. No, that's my brother, nigga. Watch out. So now, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, let me tell y'all this. When you listen to niggas like Dr. Umar and shit like that, they tell you only white women do this shit to you. This is the only reason why I got to say, Dr. Umar, we got to talk to you, brother. We got to talk to you, brother. Because when we listen to y'all brothers, y'all say niggas like Shannon Sharp only get done like that by the snow bunnies. As if it was a sister, she don't paint you as a violent beast. That's what Halle's doing to DDG. We got to clear that up. This idea that black women let you rock out and white women put you in jail. No, bitches put you in jail. Let's just keep it a beat. Chat. Tory in jail getting stabbed, Megan's twerking. Pop that. It don't matter black or white. As long as they got a vagina, they get you in jail, chat. That's a fact. I got to keep it a being with y'all. There is no idea that black, listen, put it like this. I done white, Spanish, black, Asian, everything. You know, the only bit after she got a choo-choo ran on her trying to sue, it ain't the white joint. She black as fuck. What I'm saying is, Dr. Umar, we need to talk to you about this because you've been jacking this for a long time. The black woman will also paint you out like a violent beast when it suits her. It's not black, white, this, that. It's all about being a woman or not. It's the character of that particular woman. DDG's own baby mama has now, in trying to wrestle custody for the kid and to say he's unfit to be a parent for his own child, is now saying, look, they just brutally beat down somebody on TikTok. Oh, they had a fight. Don't give him custody. They told me only white women did this. I need some answers. Dr. Umar, we listening to you. You said no bunny hopping for the summer. We have seized bunny hopping. It's a tariff on bunny hopping right now. Okay? But I'm going to keep it a bean with you. If for 1 second y'all believe that move that was happened to Shannon Sharp won't happen if you dealt with a black chick, you are sadly mistaken. And Dr. Umar and the people who peddle that type of fuckery, they need to stand accountable for that. Here with Halle Bailey, somebody who they think is a little mermaid. She's damn near a black princess just because of her associations with Roc Nation and Beyonce and shit like that. She's painting out her baby father to be a goddamn menace. Look at this. Look, he was recorded on TikTok being involved in a fist fight. I'll bring to the court the video. Y'all told me only white women did this. That's what y'all told me. Only a white woman would do this. A black queen would never do this. That's what y'all told me. Y'all told me this was white woman shenanigans. Bunny hopping shenanigans. Y'all didn't tell me that our black sisters would do such a thing like this. But yet, she said, I got the video. I downloaded it on TikTok. I'm going to remix it. I'll bring it to court. Y'all told us only the snow bunnies do this. Only the snow bunny will paint you out to be a violent beast. We need some answers, Dr. Umar. Okay, Daryl and the people around him. Okay, see? She even says it. If this was a white woman claiming this, they would say that's what he gets for going white. They're aggressive and angry. Whoa. You telling me our sisters is talking about us black men, calling us aggressive and angry, and claiming that we're not safe enough to be fathers? Dr. Umar, y'all got to clip this and send it to him. I have a huge contention with what you say. I don't think it's a bunny hopping problem. I think it's a male and female problem. It don't matter if the female's from Ireland, Australia, she's from China, Egypt, Vietnam, from Russia, Saudi Arabia, or she's from motherfucking Trinidad and Tobago. She, when if necessary, especially in this climate of Western culture in the United States of America, where women know that unilaterally, when they make an accusation and paint a man to be violent, especially a black man, it is blanketly going to rule in their favor. It don't only white people take advantage of that privilege. It's all women. That's my thing. That's my thing. Don't let me start preaching up in this bitch. Don't let me turn the unk in this bitch. We ain't even get to Cassie's case yet. Or the Diddy and Cassie case. Can I get a witness in the chat? Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen or a scorpion in the chat right now if I'm spitting? Anyways. Moreover, Daryl plans to be in Houston, Hawaii, Atlanta, Paris, streaming 24/7 for the month of June 2025, according to his own online post. When he has custody in the past, he's left Halo with his mother. As of June 2nd, 2025, he's been online railing against me, alleging he can't see his son. He's not in Los Angeles. The behavior is not child-centered, and Halo is just being used to further his fan base and online presence. Holy chat. Holy. I'm again requesting the court restrain and enjoin Daryl, as well as his agents, including his family and friends, from posting about her son, this litigation, in all platforms, but it's not limited towards Twitch, YouTube, X, and Instagram. Holy shit. Chat, do you see what we have here? Do you see what we have here, chat? It's getting out of hand, chat. It's getting out of hand. Now, remember, she came with some, what she calls, Angel Reese is twerking. I haven't seen that chick do a free throw ever in life. She twerking and shit now. When the Angel Reese OnlyFans gonna hit, man? I would never pay to watch her juggle a basketball because she not scoring shit. She just throwing the ball over the hoop, catching it on the other side. She tall like a fucking giraffe, so it's like a rebound. So her stats look good. She get 10 rebounds from her own missed shots. Watching that type of fuckery, I'm like, yo, makes me appreciate Little League. Make me appreciate them little mellow ball in high school play. Look more professional than this nonsense. But when I see her out of the basketball outfit and she start put that arch in the back end, trying to shake that ass, I'm glad she don't got no BBL, because I don't like BBL bitches. That's a fact. But I like when she realizing her true talent. It ain't on the basketball court. It's going to be in a nice room with a nice camera on a good old website called OnlyFans, and I've been waiting for it for the longest. I ain't going to lie. She going to break Bad Baby's record when she launched that shit. I don't know why she over here acting like she into basketball. Let's get off of this basketball fuckery and get to the real shit. You know one of them ones? Exactly. Seen this chick twerking and shit on my timeline. I'm like, man, this is a distraction, bro. I'm over here. I just seen her twerking on my timeline. This is a fucking distraction, gang.
Mama. Big mama. That big mama for real.
Bitch can't do a post move, but she can shake that fucking ass.
That big mama for real.
Bitch can't do a post move, can't do a motherfucking drop step, but could she drop down and get your eagle girl? Of course she can. She can't do a motherfucking thing on the court. And you niggas who keep saying she can't is a liar. Tall like a fucking giraffe, can't do a fucking basketball move. No drop step, no post fade away, not even a hook shot. Hakeem Olajuwon would be fucking disappointed. You know who would be goddamn proud of her? Pinky. From Onion Booty, yes. Them old hoes would be proud of her because she is showing her talent. And this is what happened. We knew her talent was back to the basket. We just thought she had basketball moves. Her talent is back turned to the screen and shaking that goddamn ass. That's what I'm talking about. I'm fucking with Angel Reese. I just want her to quit that basketball shit, get on to her true motherfucking calling. We want to see in her G-string, a thong. We want her to, listen, chat your bait. I don't know why you letting the WNBA pay her pennies to be there. Y'all should cut a $20 million check. If she could be, come on, gang. Nigga, I would have her playing naked basketball in a goddamn pool, mud wrestling. We're going to do a wet t-shirt contest. We got all type of sports. She gonna be like a triathlon. She is triathlete. She gonna be doing all type of sports. It just won't be playing basketball because she sucks. Fucking sucks. I seen the game. Chick was juggling. It looked like I was in a circus. Bitch, throw the ball over this side. Catch it on this side. Throw it over this side. Catch it on this side. Throw it over this side. This shit not even hitting the fucking backboard. I couldn't believe this shit. All she needs is a deal from Pretty Little Things, OnlyFans, and she could be Ruby Rose, man. She could kill Ruby Rose. She got more clout than Ruby Rose. What the fuck is she doing? Anyway.
Real. It's so proportioned though, like.
No, that's what I'm saying. She talking about 200.
It don't even look like it.
That's what I'm talking.
Yeah.
Send it to me. Now let me see your booty. Dang.
Her true talent, gang. I've been trying to tell y'all from the get-go. I don't know what. Yo, she sucks at basketball. She sucks. I've watched her. I'm like, this is garbage. This is trash. This is not good. I know when y'all watch female basketball, it's like watching retarded kids play. I know, because they be looking, you're like, oh my God. But that Caitlin Clark chick, she got a little Jimmy. This chick right here, she freaky. That's all. When I'm watching her, I'm like, she freaky. That's it. She freaky. I'm telling you, man. She would push Ash Cash out of business if she got the right leak tape. I ain't gonna lie to you. The right leak video, she put Ash Cash out of business. Facts. Takeover. Anyway, that's the only takeover she gonna get. If y'all play 2K, she ain't never gonna get no takeover in no goddamn video game because she don't play basketball good. But could she take over the net with some pics? Yup. Take over the net with some motherfucking videos? Yup. Take over the net with an announcement of her OnlyFans? Yup. Let's be honest. Man, she's trash. Who's talking about I want to watch? I watch this shit, man. First of all, the entire WNBA is a bunch of trash-ass motherfuckers. Again, my barometer is comparing them to men. Because women claim they could do the same shit as men. When I watch the men league and I watch the women league, I'm like, this is like watching retarded kids play. Keep it in the bean. Get mad if y'all want. Anyway. I think all of them suck. I ain't even gonna lie. Even the star, what was her name again? Caitlin Clark. Man, Josh Hart would cook Caitlin Clark. And Josh Hart sucks too. You get what I'm saying? Josh Hart sucks for the men, and he'll cook Caitlin Clark. So, I don't like watching that bullshit, man. It's like, well, I dumb it down. Okay. All right. Are we done? Oh, we're looking at the exhibits. So here's these exhibits. The exhibits, this is her temporary restraining order. Now, watch, they're going to put up a bunch of fan tweets. This is goofy to me. Like, what do you mean? Like, you got a bunch of, like, unhinged fans. Like, DDG not telling his fans to harass you, shorty? And it's not like you're a private citizen. You're popular, too. So, like, look, who the fuck is Phony Parker? You're getting trolled by somebody with 0 retweets named Prangle Hip Hop? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Nigga named Bray? Free Halo, bitch? That's what's triggering you? Nigga, I get death threats. Niggas tweet my address. They send shit to my house. Nigga, I just deal with that shit. Fuck it. This chick over here taking some tweets. What the hell? Let's see DDG see his son. Yo, a nigga named Abdul made your lawsuit, gang? Abdul? With 7 letters or 7 numbers afterwards? Asia 19072 24 51 50. What the fuck? The mere fact you had to go figure out these tweets, you could tell it's not a lot. Shit wasn't trending. If DDG had said, all my fans go hate on her, you would just see 1 minute, 35 seconds ago, 32 seconds ago, 20 seconds ago. It would have been. Look. How's a nigga named Abdul trolling you? Just block him. Hello? Halle, hit the block button. Nigga named Abdul, like, Abdul probably in the Middle East in a bomb shelter. What the fuck? Nigga named Abdul can't troll me. It's one nigga. You don't even got a profile picture. How the fuck you complain in court about Abdul? Block him. This nigga's using Elon Musk Skylink. They don't got shit over there. The bombs done deteriorated everything. This nigga can't troll me. Abdul? Troll me? Fuck out of here. Block him. Block this bitch ass thing. You would have got him out of there. DDG soldier number 2. Come on, bruv. This is a troll page. It's not even really a DDG fan. Sebs with like 10 S's. Nobody can remember how many S's this is really in your name to log in every time, bro. That's not a real page, gang. Or it's just a troll page for somebody. DJ K? Bruv, this nigga got DJ twice in his name. It's a bot. Change W, who the fuck this is? Who is this posted this? One day Halle will understand the damage. This is just a meme. It's a meme. Shut the fuck Halle. What? Yo, Halle just gotta get off. If these are the posts triggering her, she gotta get off social media, bro. You too soft. Man, niggas tell me, yo, when I go through my DMs, I gotta filter out 30% niggas repeating to me my address and saying I'm dying tonight. And I'm like, all right, okay. I look at them like, okay, cool. And I check my cameras. I caught my gun to make sure it's good. Make sure my dog's died, and I keep scrolling. I ain't got no time for that. You ain't see me come on like, they're threatening me. Fuck out of here. Toughen up. If we make the millions, you gotta deal with that shit. Halle, you making millions. I know you come from the soft side of the internet. Yes, trolls exist. They're gonna call you the B word. They're gonna say like, yo, you're horrible. Get over it. Toughen up. This ain't no Little Mermaid shit. Fuck you got going on. Look, who TikTok is this? This is not okay ever. So Halle, instead of sending her baby to her loving father, she's hanging out with someone who gets paid to look after him. Bruh, I don't like her using fans, man. There's unhinged fans, there's trolls, bro. What is this? Okay, so they had message. I guess this is to attaches a DVRO relating to the e-service of Granberry, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they were trying to serve him via email. It ain't work. 5 is another thing. Dear counsel, this shall serve as a counter notice for the affirmation of a release hearing tomorrow. Okay. Yo, Halle, man, toughen up, man. Toughen up, bro. Okay, so they denied it. I'm going to tell you another thing I realized why they denied it for DDG. Let me tell you how domestic or temporary restraining orders work. They need to see a few things communicated, and especially if you say it's an emergency. While DDG expressed violence that's been going on with them, none of the violence he claimed was immediate, and at no point did he say he's in fear of his own life. Okay? Now, he did have some text in there where he said, yo, I don't want you to be at my house, but in your declaration to the court, not your exhibits, they want you to basically say, and this is hard. Trust me, chat. I've tried to get a domestic violence restraining order on somebody, and I'm talking to the judge. That's how it works. You talk to like if you're doing it in the moment, you talk to a judge. And the judge gonna ask you, are you scared of that person? You a man. You're not about to say you scared of no chick. If you say no, deny. It's over. You have to literally say, I'm scared of that motherfucker. That motherfucker finna kill me. I think they're about to do some shit. My life is in danger. You got to do that. So I didn't think he properly orated that. And I would imagine why. This is going to be online. All their shit is public. DDG don't probably want his fans to kind of look at him like he a bitch, even though he's revealing a lot. Right? Second of all, I agree with her. I do think the timing, it seems retaliatory, right? And then there's like one more thing that I was thinking about it yesterday. I forgot the other thing, but I think they should have granted him his, right? But the thing is, he didn't really show enough thing that he was scared. He was saying he was scared for his son. So when she comes back with her responding filing to say, I was getting abused by this guy. I went to some help. I got some whatever with doctors, and I've been the caretaker consistently, and my son hasn't been hurt. They're not going to go on DDG's side. So, unfortunately, and this is why I keep saying about this whole DDG thing is that, again, by the way, I'm going to clap for DDG. You can't do the Tory Lanez. This whole, I'm going to keep it thugged out. You're going to serve 10 years in jail. So you got to tell the truth. You also got to be forthcoming because you're a dude, right? When she say you do something, it looks a lot worse than when you say she do something. DDG has to. I just don't think he'll work though, because I feel like she got some more shit she want to say. You hear her? She's saying, "I'm about to bring some videos to the hearing." Bruh, I don't know if this is a fight that DDG really want to have, because I'm telling you, she gonna drop a nuke on his ass. And what I mean by nuke, I think DDG might have thought he dropped an attempted nuke yesterday. She gonna drop a nuke, which means everybody gonna care. It doesn't mean it's like some crazy shit, because abuse is abuse. But whatever.
So Halle Bailey and DDG, a bunch of new stuff came out today. I 100% agree with everything Akademiks said. You got to think about it, gang. I've been reading the Shade Room comments and all that stuff. They're still finding any way to offend her. Oh, she just had a baby. Oh, she's going through PPD. And these texts are in 2022 before Halo wasn't even a thought yet, gang. And they're talking about postpartum depression. Like, women just need excuses for everything. They take, like, the accountability taken in these situations is on zero. And even when you bring out facts, they're still gonna find an excuse and still find a way to be mad. But I'm not gonna lie though, gang. Like, DDG is, I don't know. I'm honestly not surprised that Halle Bailey is crazy like that. Or maybe DDG is doing something to these girls that make them act the way they act. Who knows? But hey, man, it's a boy. Big Act News. It's a crazy, crazy situation. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'm out.